watching, you're watching, you're watching. You're watching, you're watching, you're watching. You're watching, you're watching, you're watching. You're watching.
You ready? What's up, man?
How you doing?
I'm good, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a newscaster here.
Let me know about the show.
Yeah.
I know that you have already played
Yep.
in a huge capacity
Yeah.
with the Rolling Stones, right? It was great.
It was great, man. You know, it was wonderful. I couldn't have asked for a better show. The reception was amazing, you know, and you know, it's I'm still processing. I think it'll be a while before you kind of soak that one in, you know.
Is it easy to adapt the songs or the attitude on stage when it's a small venue like in Shell, or a huge venue like with the Metalheads, or?
Yeah, I think that the vibe is different, you know. I think when you get out here in front of this many people, I don't know, you kind of just feel out the energy of the crowd and you see what happens, you know, you see what goes on. And today's energy was just like a vibe, you know. That's how I felt. I felt vibey. Yeah, I felt vibey today, you know. I felt good. I felt like a rock star. I think when you get out in front of many people and you feel like that, it comes naturally, you know. Whereas in Shell, it's like maybe it's a more intimate crowd, maybe you're a little more vulnerable, you know. You open up a little more and you talk a little more about your personality and who you are, you know.
We haven't talked yet for the interview about your team.
Yeah.
Because they are such kind guys.
Yeah.
And very talented guys too.
Absolutely.
So how did you choose them with their ability, their skills, and their human being, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So it was first of all the skill, but then after that it was like what kind of people they were, because you know we spend large amounts of time together. We're crammed in small spaces, sometimes in a plane, a train, or a van, or a bus. You know, you never know where you're going to be, and it's important to make sure that you always you're with people that you feel good about. You're with people that feel like family. Because if you don't have that, man, you're not going to last. You know, and that's the point. So not only they're talented musicians, man, these are my brothers in arms, and we get on that stage and it shows. You know.
Where did you find them?
Oh, all over. Miami. I found them in Florida. I found them in Memphis, Tennessee, and in Seattle, Washington. You know, kind of all over.
Was it hard to hire them?
No, it was a phone call away. It was a phone call and a plane ticket away. That was it, man.
Did they play rock bands?
No, they didn't. No, before they met me, they hadn't played in rock bands. No, I taught them all the music, all the parts. I taught them how to sing the harmonies. I did all that, you know.
What about Europe? It seems that it's your
my new stomping grounds here. Yeah. I love Europe, man. Europe's been really good to me, and you know, similar to what's been happening it happened in France. It's happening all over Europe right now. You know, so it's been a great place, and I'll be back again to continue that trend. You know.
Yeah, because you're going to play this fall again.
Yep, at Las Segal, and then next month with the Rolling Stones. Yep.
What about the USA?
Yeah, I'll be in the USA next week. I'll be doing a month-long tour between Canada and the US, and then jumping back over here to Paris to play the Hippodrome for the Rolling Stones, and then I head back over to the States again to finish up that tour, and then August and September I'm in the US. In October and then November I come back over to Paris to play Las Segal, and then hit a bunch of stops in France and the UK.
How do you react to be such humble? And yeah, it seems that it's like a hurricane, you know?
Yeah. It's you know, it's an old Chinese proverb, man. How do you fill your cup when it's already full? You know, I always approach life with the empty cup mentality and realize there's more work to be done, and you can't be satisfied until you're there, and you're never there. You know.
What's the difference between this experience with your previous experience that maybe failed? Can you say that?
Yeah. I think the difference is, You know, it's you go through cycles. I don't know if fail is the right word, but you go through cycles of things, right? You go through your beginning of your career, and then you evolve, and then you're born again to something else, and then you're born again to something else. You're born again. I think at this phase of my life, I think that I have the resources, the people, and the audience that want to see it. You know, and so. This has been very different in that, you know, I've reached the masses now. We're starting to reach the masses, and all that hard work over the years, that evolution I've had over time, it's really starting to blossom into something really special, you know.
If we consider that you have maybe write the first album alone,
yeah.
Will it be the same for the next? Maybe you will work maybe more as a team with the guys?
We'll see, man. We'll see. You know, there's something to be said about studio record, and you know, like, I mean, I'm already working on my project now, but you never know what's going to happen, you know, so it's hard to say. I will say that it is definitely on my mind to try to get these guys in the studio and to capture the energy that we have live and put it on a record. You know, that's definitely an interest of mine, whether it be this record or the next one. But, you know, it's definitely been on my mind to do so.
What do you want to record? Do you have new stuff, new stuff for the new?
Yeah, I've got a new record I'm working on right now. I got a new single coming out next month. Yeah, I mean, it's not next month, sorry, in August. And yeah, I mean, like, you know, I'm definitely been working hard on making sure that some new music's ready for y'all.
How can you describe because the first album, you know, it's such totally different songs.
Yeah.
It could be love songs, it could be fast, it could be slow, everything. So is it kind of same range?
Definitely, it's definitely going to have a similar range, and I think it's going to even have more representation for different generations of rock this time. You know, I don't want to be just a rock artist for a certain kind of rock crowd. I want to be a rock artist that can speak to the new generation of rock artists that maybe listen to more fused hip hop and fused EDM. I want to be a representation of old rock, and I want to be a representation for the people that, you know, perhaps don't listen to much rock. I want to represent it all. I want to be a mainstream artist from the rock genre that can pull people from different genres into rock and vice versa.
Okay, and it's funny because I was in the crowd today, and people are yeah, they are surprised with the Nirvana cover.
Yeah.
I'm not anymore.
Right.
After 3 shows.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's cool, and so you like to cover this Seattle, of course.
I like to do things that are unexpected. You know, I like especially when in front of this crowd here. You know, I think oftentimes you see 4 black people on stage and you don't know what to expect in terms of sound, and so, you know, we already surprised you enough by being a hard rock band, but even more so if I choose a cover like Breed, which wouldn't be expected. You know.
This is what you feel again, a black man in the rock industry.
Yeah.
It's quite. It could be weird, but you know, I'm a huge fan of Stock Mojo. You know,
Yeah.
It was rock metal with a black singer.
Yeah.
It was amazing, and yeah. Maybe sometimes it's good to be different.
Yeah, for sure, man, for sure, absolutely. It's just
human.
good, you know. And I think that's the point. I think that people, their preconceived notions and ideas are usually what holds them back from understanding the truth. And the truth is that we're all the same men. We all listen to the same stuff. We all like the same stuff. And creativity has no bounds.
Is there any kind of racism in the industry?
There's racism everywhere, man. You know, there's racism everywhere. I mean, that's easily said, you know. But you know, there's also beauty everywhere at the same time, you know. So I think it's a matter of bringing people's attention into the beauty and the harmony of diversity rather than subject them to the division of it, you know.
So next single in August, right?
Yep.
And next album?
Next year.
Next year.
Yeah.
Where did you record it?
This next album, it's not quite done yet. We're still working on it. Yeah.
Okay, so you recorded just the single now?
We have a single and we have some other stuff we're working on right now. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it.